Hello, welcome. Have a seat. Sit down wherever you are. Hang out with me for a little bit. If you're on your phone, if you're on your computer, whatever you're doing, just give me a few minutes. I just want to sit down and chat with you about faith. I heard this quote today. It said, "Faith at the core is a mystery." That quote sat with me. It really started to make me think. I'm curious to know when you hear that statement, what it means for you. Go ahead and drop that in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts on when you hear faith at its core is a mystery. I'm going to share my thoughts. When I hear that, it makes me think about my entire life because I was born like you, right? We were all born and we got here. We arrived here on earth and we didn't know anything, right? We didn't know what our lives were going to look like. We didn't know where we're going to live. We didn't know a bigger picture about our lives. We just existed as children in the homes and in the families we just showed up in. We didn't have a say about that. We just showed up there and God in his sovereignty placed us there. But we started living lives of mysteries. You starting out as a toddler, you're crawling, you're trying to figure out if you can walk, you're putting everything in your mouth, and the family has to be like, nope, don't put that in your mouth because you don't know anything. You're trying to figure things out. You're learning, you're discovering as you're growing. And we get to be adults. We all of a sudden think we must know. We all of a sudden think we understand. We all of a sudden have this certainty about life and how we think life is or how we think life should be. But the truth is, it's still a mystery. We're still those babies crawling around trying to figure things out. We're still those babies with that uncertainty of what is this all about, or what are we doing? Listen, anyone who tells you they know what life is with certainty and they know exactly everything that's happening, run. Because the truth is, none of us actually know in certainty what is going on in our lives. We are always on a journey of discovery, of learning and growing and finding ourselves and finding God and discovering how God is leading and guiding our lives in ways that we fully don't understand. Every day that I wake up, I'm discovering something new about God. I'm discovering something new about myself. I'm discovering something new about life. I'm discovering something new. I'm learning and I'm growing and I'm discovering. And in all my learning and in all my discovering, I still don't have it figured out. There are things that are still unpredictable to me. There are things I still don't understand. I don't know what my life is going to be like a year from now. I can have goals, I could have plans, and I can have objectives. But honestly, I have zero idea what my life is going to be like a year from now. I may have like general frame because there's some things that's probably not going to change. But in general, I really don't know. It is a mystery what's going to unfold in my life. It's a mystery what's going to happen. And it is a journey of discovery and continually walking with God in that place of discovering and learning and embracing the adventure of life, the uncertainty, the mystery of it all. And it's a process that we embrace with God. And as people who are people of faith, we're living this journey with God. We're living this journey of discovery and figuring out life with God. Listen, my life does not look today what it looked like 5 years ago. And there are things I could not have predicted of how I would be and how I would get here to this very moment. But here I am embracing this moment. Here I am embracing the adventure of this moment, the adventure of this season of my life, the new discoveries, the new things that are happening. And I know sometimes you get into the routine of life and work and family and task and to-do lists and things to get done and check off and all of that. And that begins to consume our focus and our drives. And I think those things end up pulling our attention from the wonder that's all around us, from the mystery of God that's continually being unfolded around us. And we want to know what's going to happen. We want certainty. A sense of certainty gives us a sense of safety. It makes us feel safe. It makes us feel like it's predictable. We know what the rules are. We know what the boundaries are. We know how to function in that safety. And when something happens that you're not predicting in life, it throws a lot of us into a place of panic. It throws us into a place of, what do I do now? I don't know what to do, because what I was depending on, the predictability of what I was depending on, was gone. But the truth is God. The truth is, at the end of the day, God is what we have to trust in, not in our systems, not in the things we want to be certain about. It's God who's leading our lives in this place of discovery. It's God who's guiding us on this journey of wonder and continually learning new things and observing new things. I just really think about when I wake up in the morning, I don't know what's going to happen that day. I have a plan. I know I'm going to go to work, but I literally don't know the conversations that I'm going to happen. I don't know the people I'm going to meet that day. I don't know what phone calls I'm going to get. I don't know what I'm going to see on social media. I literally don't know what's going. I'm walking into that day, embracing the mystery of that day to see what's going to unfold and what's going to happen. And I know people can talk about being very driven and having focused and all that kinds of stuff. And there's value in some of that to accomplish goals and things of that nature. But at the same time, when we tie ourselves into that, we're almost we're trying to live in a controlled environment that we get to manipulate and control how it goes for the sake of getting the results we want to get. But the truth is, if we're living this faith journey, we have to trust that God is leading us. We have to embrace the unknown. We have to learn to embrace the uncontrollable. We have to begin to step into life with that sense of wonder, with that sense of adventure, and trusting in the fact that God is good, and trusting in the fact that God has good for us. And I think if we can begin to understand and truly believe that God has good for us, we can step into the unknown with a little bit more trust and a little bit more peace, knowing that, okay, I don't know what's going to happen today, but I'm trusting in this day I'm going to meet the faithfulness of God. In this day, I'm going to find the goodness of God. In this day, I'm going to see the grace of God at work in my life. In this day, I'm going to feel God's love and his embrace and an encounter with God in a way that I don't know, I can't even control or make happen. I think that's a part of just another level of surrender, of letting go and embracing the journey that the Spirit is taking us on, because God is the one who's leading our steps. God is the one who's ordering the steps that we take and the ways that we're operating in life. It is God. It's not us. We can have plans and we can think that it's us, but the truth is none of us know what's going to happen. None of us can control what's going to happen. And we just have to let go and walk in the ways that God's called us to walk. Because going back to the analogy of being kids, as children, we didn't know anything. We were free. We were free not knowing anything. We were free without a sense of understanding everything. We embrace that wonder. And I think that's where God's inviting us back to, is inviting us back to that wonder, inviting us back even as adults in this place where we think we know more because we have a little bit more life experience. We think we understand how the world works. We think we understand how rules and different systems work. So we feel like we have a little bit more control. But the truth is, we don't have any more control than we did as little children. We don't have any more understanding than we did as kids, because in the sense of God is still the one who unfolds our lives, and it's still a mystery to us. So the life of faith is a life of mystery. It's a life of unknown. It's a life of uncertainty. It's a life of not having full understanding of everything. It's a life of taking that one step at a time and embracing the moment that you're in, finding God in the moment, finding the good in that moment, embracing that and enjoying that, and letting the life of God fill us in the places of mystery, fill us in the places of the unknown, fill us in the places that we don't understand, filling us in the places that we don't have all the answers. So I just want to encourage you in this space. And this is something I'm pondering and I'm thinking through, and I'm thinking about embracing this just in a deeper way. And I want to invite you on that journey too, of just embracing the unknown, embracing the mystery of life, and embracing all that God has called us to. So let me just go ahead and pray for you right now. So Father, I thank you for every person that's watching. And Lord, wherever they are on their mysterious journey of faith, Lord, I thank you that your grace is present to them. And Lord, let them find the wonder again. Let them discover with true wonder and uncertainty the mystery of faith, and find the joy in serving and living with you day by day as you unfold your mysteries, as you unfold the mystery of our life, the mystery of who you are, the mystery of who we are, the mystery of the world around us. God, in this place of the unknown, let us find you. In this place of the unknown, let us encounter you. In this place of the unknown, let us let go of our control. Let us let go of our certainty. Let us let go of our desire to try to manipulate and to try to control. And Lord, let us walk in your peace in this place of trusting and resting that you have good for us in every single moment of our lives. We thank you for it, Lord, in Jesus' name. Bless you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope this was a little bit thought-provoking for you, maybe caused you to just think about some things in different ways. But God bless you.